things that you disliked and you hated, and a lot of things that make you feel bad. So I can get some of this stuff off of my chest. Y'all, I gotta get this stuff off. It can pile up on you so quick till you just be like, wow, I had no idea I was holding this much in. So my goal is to work on me again. And I don't think you could ever really get enough of working on yourself, because as long as you live, you're going to have new experiences. You're going to go through new things, new trials and tribulations. But the key is not to focus directly on those problems, but to know that God is still in control. So I've got to deal with this problem, because I did focus on it for a while. I focused on it for like 2 years, really. And it just got to a point where it was just heartbreaking. And, you could tell a person all day, you're hurting me. But at the end of the day, listen, at the end of the day, it's your choice to stay or leave. And if you stay in it and get hurt, it's your fault. It's your fault, because you knew that person wasn't good for you. I knew this guy was not good for me. I knew it, but it was like a fantasy. It was like a fairy tale. It was like a dream come true. It was like a Beauty and the Beast type thing. And it happened so quick that, it was like I was in distress. And then all of a sudden somebody comes and rescues me. And then the guy who rescues me turns around being the one that hurts me worse than the distress that I was in. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy, but that's real. That's what's out here. That's what's out here. And it's always been out here. So it's always been out here. I just want to be able to put all these pieces out on the table, on this paper. Put it all out on paper, so I know what I'm giving to God to help me with. I mean, you can say give it to God all day long, but if you don't know what you're giving to God, then chances are you may still go through the same thing over and over. So I want it detailed out so that I can get this weight off of my heart. It hurts. It hurts, and it's making me sick. I have fought depression like crap. I mean, I fight depression every day. Every day I fight it, and I don't be depressed. Honestly, I don't be depressed, but it is a fight every day. It's a daily fight that I wake up and I say, I am better than yesterday. I am somebody. I do got the looks. I love myself. I love my body. I love my voice. I do build myself up, and I have to do it every day, because I wasn't always confident. I wasn't always confident like that. I always thought I looked like a monster and stuff. So now's my chance to do something even greater. Put this stuff out of my heart and rebuild. And you rebuild as often as you have to. As often as you get towed down, which is going to be a lot in life. It's going to be a lot of tearing down. So you just have to keep putting the blocks back in order and keep building and keep building. That's what I'm going to do. I feel like that's pretty much where my heart is now in rebuilding my life. Setting some boundaries with my kids. Letting them know that, hey, there's some things I'm not going to be able to do anymore. And just really trying to get back to enjoying life. Enjoying me. Being a healthy me. That's the most important thing, is to get rid of the what. And any what traces of anybody that's been in my heart, that left footprints that don't feel so good in there. My goal now is to work on that, get that out of me, so that God can build me up, and so that I know what I'm praying about. Sometimes we pray and we don't even know what we're praying about sometimes. So If this is the area where God wants me to go to in my life, which is cleaning out my heart, then that's what it's going to have to be. Because that guy, just to think about him makes me sick on my stomach now. And I wonder, why did you spend so much time? Because why you spend so much time with him? Because it won't like he was all that. And that's the sad thing about it. And that hits your self-esteem too, when you know the guy ain't all that. But yet you gave the benefit of the doubt. You look past everything. You look past the looks. You look past everything, and just, you want to do good. You want to hook up with good people, and that's what I thought. But shoot, that wasn't clearly his plan. And at times it would seem like we was on one accord, and that hold you in there even more if you just do one thing and it seems like y'all doing it together. But then when you realize there is no commitment there is nothing but shaming going on, because he was shamed to go out in public and stuff. That was hurtful to me right there, that we couldn't go out in public and have a good time or showcase our affection anywhere, or just be together in the same place, because he was so stuck up. I don't ever want another stuck up man. Y'all hear me? I don't want no stuck up brother who need the world to tell him. I had something. I read it earlier, and I'm gonna read it to you, because I screenshotted this out from one of the pastor's pages, and I thought, wow, that is so true. But I don't need no man that's got to get permission from the world to have a personal relationship. Okay, here you go. Love who you love regardless of who doesn't like them. Relationships are personal, not corporate. And I feel like that's how it should have been. We should have been able to hook up, enjoy one another. If we wanted to go somewhere, go without the shaming, without calling me a piece of business or something. I don't want nobody in my business. Well, evidently you're not serious then. It's not that you want people in your business, but it's just that you got to think how I feel about this. You saying it's business. I'm thinking it's going somewhere as a relationship, but now you got me feeling like business, which means that you don't need me in public, which lets me know that either there's another chick involved or you're still involved with some of the old chicks. That's what it lets me know. What do you got to hide when you really want to be with somebody? Why are you going to hide? Because if you got good intentions, what ends up happening is that those intentions would lead to a deep relationship, or proposals, or even marriage. So if you're hiding me now, just shoot. Come on, after 2 to 5 years and you still hiding somebody. Come on, that's not a relationship. That's a usury ship. That's not even a freaking friendship. That's not even a friendship. So that's why I'm mad too. I've been waiting a long time to get this out like that. I know I've been putting it out nicely, but I'm mad about that because I'm a person. Yes, I may be up with 300 pounds and stuff, but I'm still a person with feelings. I have a heart of gold. I have a heart of gold that was not always like that. See, the process got me there. The process got me where I could love people the right way, where I could look past people's faults and stuff, where I could have patience with people. Love got me there. That process got me there, that taught me how to love my neighbors and how to love myself. So therefore, if I meet a man, I already know how to love that man unconditionally. But when you put out and you don't get back, like Texas would irritate me so bad to the point where sometimes I just leave my phone turned off. And then, if I text him or I had a question or something, he wouldn't respond back. So that pissed me off there. You respond back 8-10 hours later, but when it's something that you want, you responding quick. You know what I'm saying? If you got a question, you responding quick. If I don't answer back in 5 minutes, you cutting up. What you doing? Oh, who you with? But it didn't matter when you did me like that. You see, and I never held any of that against him either, by the way. I still responded to the text just as, because I'm not finna play those games like that. That's too much stress. That's a headache. If I'm gonna text you back, I'm gonna go ahead and text you back. I'm not gonna try to hold nothing back or over your head. I mean, it's just something. Y'all, but I feel so much better since I let it out. Y'all hear my throat though? It's still tripping a little bit. But I feel so much better since I let some of this out. And, I really don't care who hears it. Because, for real, you just get to a point where it's not about people anymore. It's just about what you need to benefit you, to help heal your heart, to heal you mentally and physically. And what I don't need in this season is a what. That's what I don't need. I don't need another guy in my face playing. I don't need another guy in my inboxes or on my social media sites pretending this and pretending that, knowing that they are not capable of loving a woman like me. And how do they know? Because they still playing games. When you stop playing games, then step to me. Otherwise, you might just get what you get. That could be good or that could be bad, because I'm not going to cuss you out, but trust me, I talk junk. I know how to talk junk. I know how to be a woman, and I know how to talk junk. I'm a grandma, so that lets you know I'm seasoned in a couple of areas. So I know how to talk junk, and I know how to let people down easy, and I know how to be disrespectful and rude, but that's not my style no more. That's not my style anymore. So I just rather just let you know up front. Look, let me tell y'all though. I told this one guy, I promise you. I'm going to say this real quick too. I told this one guy who was trying to talk to me about 2 weeks ago. He was all nice and everything. And I said, well, I just want to tell you up front that I don't have sex. So you might want to think twice about things. He said, "Oh no, I'm not trying to date you just to have sex." But you know what? That guy has not called back since. He has not called back since. So what that tell y'all? I mean, I was just up front with him because I could catch on by the way he was throwing little hints. Let's go to the hotel. Let's meet somewhere where we can be private. I don't want to meet you private. I don't want to have sex with you. So when I told him, I said, I don't have sex like that. I haven't had sex for ain't no telling how long. Because I'm not giving myself away like that and mess my mind up. That's how they get your mind once you start having sex. That's how your emotions start getting caught up. And then when you finally realize that, hey, this is just sex. This ain't even a relationship. You be like, what? I thought I didn't give you all this booty that we're going to be in a relationship. And then that's what brings you down. That's what will hurt you. So that guy left. And you know what? That was all on him. That was all him, because it just lets me know that we still got men out here today who are up in the older age who just want to party all the time. And it's up to that woman. If you want to give your body up like that, give your body up. But I promise you, by the time them sexual soul ties finish with your mind, you're going to wish that you hadn't had never bit of sex. Because once you get those sexual soul ties in there, it starts affecting everything you do. How you work. You're no longer working good now without looking at your phone every 5 minutes. How you talk. You're no longer yourself. You're no longer talking the way you used to talk. Now your voice done changed up when he come around. And if you mean to your family, listen. Listen though. If you mean to your family, like when he's not around, all of a sudden you become nice to your family when he is around. It changes up everything about you. So therefore, I ain't going to allow my chemicals to move around like that for someone who I'm not committed to. And so that guy, he was a what? That's what it was. He was a what? He was a waste of time. He talked to me on the phone like 2 weeks and tried to make like he was a good guy and all that stuff. That guy was not good. I read him before he even started talking a little slick talk, like throwing it in there like, I bet you look good in shorts. I bet I do. And I do. But that don't mean I'm giving you nothing. Can you send me a picture? Sure can't. All my pictures on Facebook.